Optimum Health Saver is a defined benefit plan which pays a specific amount based on treatment. It never pays more, never pays less, and it pays first. So what does that mean? Unlike traditional major medical, where you have big deductibles to fulfill first, this plan pays immediately. Let's start by taking a look at the most basic benefit, the daily doctor's office benefit. All of our outpatient benefits have no copays, no coinsurance, and no deductible. The preferred plan pays $160 per doctor's visit, no more, no less. Each person on the policy gets 20 doctor's visits per calendar year. 6 of these visits can be a chiropractor, and all 20 of them can be a licensed professional counselor. Up to $160 for the first 10 visits of the 3-unit plan. Now, this is where it gets fun. Say you need to go to the doctor, and this costs $180. Your doctor is in-network, so the price is discounted by $60. So the remaining cost is $120. Since the preferred plan pays $160 for the first 10 visits, after paying the provider, you receive the remaining balance of $40. Since your doctor is part of the First Health Network. If the doctor had been out of network, we will cover $160 of the cost, and you would pay $20. This plan gives you the freedom to find the best deal, with the same benefit whether your doctor is in network or out of network. Again, the plan never pays more and never pays less. If the benefit is greater than the cost of the treatment, you get the difference in the form of a check. If the cost of the treatment is greater than the benefit, then you simply pay the difference. A quick note, this plan does not include traditional maternity, so this may not be the best plan for you if you're planning on having a baby. This is one of the ways our rates are more affordable than major medical. Alright, so this covers your standard doctor's visits, but what about your annual exam? For that, you get a $125 annual exam benefit, which you can use on anything you want. For example, if you go in for an annual preventive exam costing $190, after an $80 First Health Network discount, we'll pay the doctor $110 and then pay you $15. Mammograms are a very important annual exam, so we have a $250 benefit specifically for that. As you get older, you're bound to have more preventive exams, which can lead to more out-of-pocket expenses. However, this is offset by the money you're saving here, the invisible bucket of money, which is the premium that you're saving every month. In fact, we save the average family around $6,000 a year. Over the next 20 years, a 45-year-old could easily save over $100,000 in premiums. Now, let's talk pharmaceuticals. Our pharmaceutical plan is pretty unique in that we reimburse you up to $15 for generic and $30 for name brand drugs. While other components can be network or reimbursement, prescription drugs are reimbursement only. Fill out a reimbursement form for each drug, attach it to the prescription receipt, send it via policyholder portal or mail, and we'll send you a check for either $15 or $30 in a couple of weeks. If you're taking a drug currently, like cholesterol or thyroid medicine, your agent will show you how to use the discount plan, GoodRx, or an amazing independent pharmaceutical plan, RxCareAmerica.com. When you need imaging, such as an MRI, most major medical plans would charge $2,000 or more, and this would be applied to your large deductible. With cash pay or our exclusive Coral discounts, you get an MRI between $400 to $600. Our preferred plan pays a $720 benefit, and you keep the difference. Again, with in-network discounts, you can find an option where the difference between the cost of the procedure and the benefit goes straight to your pocket. While it doesn't always happen this way, if you shop around, you get the reward. Not the hospital, not the doctor, not the insurance company. We also have telehealth. These are virtual doctor's visits, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, free of charge. This service is available in all 50 states and is great for minor illness like flu, colds, or respiratory infections, and minor injuries like rashes, bug bites, or stings. The telehealth can prescribe basic medicines like amoxicillin, skin creams, and other topical medications. It can also work with some monthly maintenance medications. But what if there's a more pressing emergency? If you have chest pains like an elephant standing on your chest or you're bleeding profusely, go to the emergency room. But if you can, call telehealth and they can recommend either urgent care or send you to the emergency room. When it comes to these emergencies, we pay 4 times a year for urgent care and 2 times for the ER. By the way, if you go to urgent care instead of the emergency room, you will save thousands. This benefit pays $250 for the urgent care visit. The average cost of an urgent care visit is $180. Then the plan pays for additional services for x-ray, injections, and labs. So again, if your visit costs less than this, you get to keep the difference. Getting the pattern? For 2 visits a year, we pay $200 for the ER facility and $150 for the ER doctor. A couple things to note. Don't use the ER as a doctor's office. And always cash pay in the emergency room. Keep in mind, most admissions to the ER under the age of 65 are due to accidents. We always include an accident plan that pays the first $4,000 of any injury with only a $50 deductible in the ER. On the way to the ER, we pay up to $10,000 for ambulance or care flight. Cash pay discounts in the emergency rooms can be as much as 90%, and in an emergency, the facility cannot forcibly collect any money from you. For instance, say you break your arm and need to visit the emergency room. The facility charge is $1,475. This allows you to forego any insurance, use the cash pay option, earn a discount, and bring your cost down to $177. And, of course, you get to keep the remainder of that $200 benefit. Just ask for the cash pay option. Since this is an accident, it would be covered by our accident plan, with only a $50 copay in addition to anything that the Optimum Health Saver might pay. This plan also has a benefit for outpatient hospitals or surgical centers. For example, the preferred plan pays $4,500 towards surgeries requiring general anesthesia, and $2,250 towards surgeries using only local anesthetic, like breast lump removal. Let's look at the most common surgery in the United States: gallbladder removal. The average cost for this in Dallas, Texas is $9,900, but with our concierge medical shopping service called Coral, your special member price in Garland, Texas is $5,600. Our preferred plan pays $7,200, so with this surgery, if you use the Coral Bundled Price Saver, you would pay nothing out of pocket and put $1,600 worth of tax-free money in your checking account. When you have need of surgeries like this, we will help you shop around and find the best price with a quality care provider. The only time you have a deductible is when you're admitted to the hospital. For this example, we'll use a $5,000 deductible. When you have inpatient surgery, there's a $5,000 deductible, but there's an additional $3,000 hospital admissions benefit for the first time you go to the hospital to help you offset this. This preferred plan pays $9,000 for the first 3 days, $6,700 for the 4th day, and $4,500 for each additional day for sickness. There are additional dollars for accident and ICU hospital stays. There are plenty of other benefits as well. We have additional accident coverage that pays the first $4,000 of any accident anywhere. There's also a critical illness benefit that pays up to an additional $50,000 on top of the Optimum Health Saver policy if you have a heart attack, cancer, or a stroke. So, say you need bypass surgery. In Dallas, Texas, the cost for a triple bypass is $120,000. If you stay in the hospital 7 nights, 4 in an ICU and 3 in a recovery room, under the preferred plan, your plan would pay around $60,000, plus your $45,000 critical illness benefit for a total of $105,000. So this surgery would be about $15,000 short of paying for the total cost. This is why we use the specified disease catastrophic umbrella. This umbrella covers all heart attack, cancer, or stroke costs over $50,000. Since all the costs over $50,000 are covered by our umbrella, you would keep all benefit dollars over $50,000. That is approximately $55,000 to take care of anything you need, like mortgage, food, or bills. Finally, there is an additional catastrophic umbrella called catastrophic accident, just in case you are in a serious car accident or fire. Whew, that was a lot to cover. By signing with us, you don't just get a policy, you get agent support. If you have questions, need to have surgery, have any other needs, feel free to call your agent anytime, and they will be happy to assist you. Don't delay. Apply for your own Optimum Health Saver plan today.